Well, hello there, folks. Laura here from Food Time and Garden. I'm going to attempt takoyaki balls, but they're not going to be octopus. Takoyaki is octopus, and of course the balls are the maker here. Like I said, I'm going to attempt this for the first time, and I'm going to film it. Am I nutters? Yeah. Why would I film it for the first time when I don't know what the heck I'm doing? Because I think it'll be a hoot. And if people can't get a little chuckle or a giggle out of certain things, well then what's life for but other than crying in your soup, as my grandma used to say. And I don't subscribe to crying in my soup. So let's get this ball rolling and make some non-takoyaki balls out of whatever the heck I could get together. Stay with me and stay tuned. Should be interesting, if not hilarious. So I harvested some curly kale yesterday in preparation of what I was going to do today. I didn't know if I was going to use it in my recipe or I was going to use it in my rice. I may use it in my white rice. I'm uncertain about that right now. I harvested some green onions yesterday, which I'm going to cut up and put it in a bowl. I harvested some radishes, which I pickled, and they turned pink. Isn't that pretty? They turn pink, and they're delicious. And it's in here is some cabbage and some onion, which is going to go into the balls. I also cooked a meatloaf last night, so in lieu of octopus, which I don't have, I'm going to use part of the meatloaf and part of the carrots that I had. Also, adds a little bit of color. And I did this in my Instant Pot. I put the meat mixture with my recipe with oatmeal and egg and yada yada. Put that, and then I put a layer of cabbage on top, a layer of onions, a layer of carrots, and I repeated that and put it on top and did it in my Instant Pot. It all cooked all at one time. Yes, it did. So that's going in there. So let me chop up the green onions and then we'll get started. So this, by no means, is authentic, as I said before. I like trying new things. And I saw this on one of my YouTuber friends' videos. He'd gone to Japan with his friend, and they were eating takoyaki balls. And he's going to do a collab with his friend. Well, I couldn't wait. And they're doing it sometime this summer. But, so I went to the lovely young lady. Just One Cookbook is the name of her channel. Check her out. She has some really nice stuff in there on her cooking channel. And she's sweet. Sweet as could be. So there we go. Now we have the onions chopped up and ready to go. There we go. So let's get started with the batter. So first of all, we will need a cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. And then we'll need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of salt. We want to mix that up with our whisk. Don't you love a big balloon whisk? I know I do. There we go. Flour and the dry ingredients are well mixed together. Next we'll need the 2 eggs, which I will crack off camera, because I don't think I can get it in there. Let's see. Maybe I can. Move some stuff around. Might be able to get that bowl in there. There we go. Crack an egg. And I need another one. Okay. 2 eggs. And we will need 1 teaspoon of soy sauce and 1½ cups of stock. Now I don't have the proper stock to go with this, so I am just using chicken stock. So my 2 eggs go in. And I would need 1 teaspoon of soy sauce going in. So far it's interesting. And the 1½ cups of my substitution of chicken stock going in. Now we're supposed to whisk this together really well. I actually prefer this whisk over the big one. I don't know. I don't know why. I can just sort of manage it a little bit easier than I can the big one. I hope I can finish this recipe. When you get to be my age, your back tends to go screaming at you. So we'll see how this comes together. And if you don't mind the raw video, it might be a little bit longer than, you know, most people's jump cut videos. But I'd rather have a little bit of true to life here for the most part. You know, we'll pause every now and then just to give you a different perspective on what I'm doing so you can see it up close. So I'm just adding things to the sink for later. There's going to be some washing to do. Yes, there will. Alrighty then. So we will need, I brought my tray out because it just helps me with the mess. Okay. So we have and a lot of this is done with your fingers, so, because you have to maneuver things in the ball thing, that maker, the cooker. So there's my radishes and my cabbage and my onions. Whoop, you can't see that. Okay, let's bring you up a little bit higher. Alrighty then. Now I do like my gadget of my batter being poured from this thing. It's very tall. It's sort of silly, but it pours out of the spout when I'm making pancakes or I'm making waffles. I love using this. And I think it would be perfect for this particular application because I have to pour into those small little round holes, balls. Okay, so let's get started. We need to move, let's see, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to have to move my ingredients to my left side. So sorry folks, give me a second, and I will move it to the left side. I hope this turns out because my stomach is gurgling. I think I'm hungry. So, let's turn this on. Okay. There we go. It's turned on. Now, we're supposed to generously oil the balls. Now, I've washed the unit and dried it. Now, I'm going to use coconut shortening to generously oil these little balls while it heats up. It's supposed to heat up to 400. So they said, when you see smoking, but I don't think this is going to smoke because this is coconut shortening, coconut oil that I've liquefied in my microwave because it comes as a solid in the jar. They said that you need to oil the sides outside of the balls as well. So I suppose I'll see the oil getting hot. That's what she said. That's what she said. You remember that saying from that movie? That's what she said. Yeah. I didn't get it at first, but they were out of my age range to get that kind of stuff. So we are supposed to, let's see if I can gather this stuff around the edge so I can grab it easily. Probably should have cut the, let me get my poultry scissors out and cut this onion and relish stuff up a little bit more. So let me do that while it heats up. I don't know, I think, because when I looked at the video for doing it, they were all tiny little pieces. And my little machine is tiny. I don't know how we're going to get all this in there. So you don't really need a lot, I suppose. So all I'm doing here is with the things I cut up chicken with, scissors, just making it smaller so things will fit. Hopefully things will fit. Okay, that's that. And said use these kind of sticks right here, skewers. Okay, so we're waiting on that to get hot. And ingredients. So 3 minutes after I add the batter and then the ingredients, I wait 3 minutes. Is it getting hot? Well, I guess we can always try and see. Check to make sure this video is working. It is. Okay. I better get my cloth handy. Let's go in the middle. Yeah. So she said don't worry about getting it on the sides because you want it. It's going to cover the whole thing. Okay. Like that. And I went, okay, how do you know where to put the stuff? Somehow she did. So I'm going to start adding the stuff a little at a time. And do I start timing the 3 minutes now? Or do I start timing the 3 minutes from when probably when I first put it in? I don't know. She didn't specify. Help. So, I do enjoy this kind of thing. It's going to make a mess. And she said it's going to make a mess and it's going to overflow. And that's what it's doing. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, I suppose. So let's just quickly try and add. Looks like it's going to leak over the side there. I hope not. Because she used the skewers and you're supposed to separate, where the balls are located. Okay, good luck with that. Good luck with that one, Laura. Now, I need the green onion. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. It's like when you overfill a pancake, or, overfill a waffle iron. Let me tilt it a little bit this way. Put some of that batter this way. Whoop. A little too much that way. Oh yeah, this is gonna be something. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Should I just let it overflow, do you think? I just don't know. Hello, Mr. Wordsmith.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, I just don't know about this. I'm supposed to time it for 3 minutes, but I don't know. I'm too busy dabbing to be timing. And then we're supposed to, after 3 minutes, we're supposed to do something very strange. And I don't know how she did it because she went between the balls, but how do you know where the balls are? You can't see the balls. So she did this type of thing. But I don't know where the balls are. And there's no rhyme or reason to where the balls are located. Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe I just do this, because she seemed to be just doing it randomly. And then after the 3 minutes, she went to try and flip it. Or rotate it by 90 degrees. Oh boy. So
Does the batter on top end up getting cooked?
it will when I do the rotation.
Oh.
Because I gotta go 3 minutes here, and then the bottom starts to get a little crispy. And then I rotate it by 90 degrees, and which is coming soon. Coming to a theater near you, Mr. Wordsmith. And this is what hers look like. And I went, good Lord. Lord help me. It feels like there should be one there, but there isn't. It's the symbol. Okay. I just don't know. I don't know about this. And I don't know where I put my timer. But it's too late now because I've already been doing it. And then oh! Okay, I see. I see. She rotated and then stuffed the ball. Whoa. Maybe I need 2 of these. And then she rotated it like this. Oh my heavens, this is working. Look at that. And then she stuffed the stuff back underneath like that. Woohoo! Look at that. First one done.
Cool.
That's awesome. Where's the other ball? Okay. Let's see if we can separate. Divide and separate. I don't know how easy the next one's going to be. Maybe I didn't leave this in long enough. Well, nope, there it goes. And you rotate it and then you go 4 minutes. She did say you need patience and it takes practice. I think it's going to take a lot of practice. I don't know.
We're going to be eating a lot of takoyaki.
I don't know if we will or not. Because I don't know how long my back will last for this. Like, it's not. They did say that certain spots will get hotter than other spots. So where's the other ball? Okay. Okay, there's another ball. Supposed to cut it. Boy, they had the patience. Oh, boy. Look at that. Okay, so it's supposed to be 4 minutes, roughly. I don't know what you do with that piece. Let's just put it off to the side. Where's the next ball? Right here, I think. There it is. They have patience or they're a glutton for punishment. I don't know. Is this... I mean...
It certainly seems involved.
Involved is right. Because by the time you get done with it, you're not going to want to make more. And these wouldn't feed a mouse, would they? Oh, there's some. Okay. Well, they don't eat a lot, do they? They don't chow down like most of North America does. Maybe I need the wider end of this thing. There we go. Get turned. And they said, don't be stingy with the oil. Well, I wasn't. Maybe I didn't have enough oil. As I said, I don't think I had enough oil. And we're supposed to tuck that in. I don't know how you're supposed to tuck that in. I'm just tucking my way through this.
Lift it and just Gonna shove it down there.
Easier said than done, Mr.
It looks
This,
easily said, but difficultly done.
she said have a lot of patience. Well, I don't know. I have patience, but my back doesn't. That's the problem. I have lots of patience, but my back doesn't. And standing in one spot, it's not the easiest thing to do. You're supposed to flip it and tuck the stuff in. Maybe I am supposed to turn this around. So it looks like I'm poking holes in it. It's like I want to use spoons or something else, but they said use skewers. Okay, use skewers. Mine's not turning out as pretty as hers. I don't think I had enough oil.
Use the skewers to break the sections, but use the non-sharp parts to do the flipping.
What?
Use that end you have right now to flip them, but use the sharp end to break the dough.
Oh. I gotta use my fingers.
Or that. If your back gets out, I could take over.
Yeah. Might have to. They need to come up with an easier way to do this. I mean, this is crazy. This is nowhere near easy. Oh, my land. Okay, folks, I'll have to bring you back later because the words are going to start popping out of my mouth now. So I'll see you in a bit. Hit record.
Yep. And I suppose you would just fold that overflow into the balls.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. I'm never going to get this filled by the 3 minutes. The ball will be cooked before I get the stuff in it.
Quickly. There's not much time.
Oh no, Mr. Wordsmith.
Coming to a theater near you, one woman struggle with a Japanese food. And her race against time to fill it with stuffing. Rated PG-13.
Green. This is working better, so your idea of not overflowing flooding the thing.
I think it'll be easier to find them, easier to flip them, and fold whatever does end up overflowing anyways underneath it.
I think so, Mr. Wordsmith.
I appreciate that the Japanese have an artistry about how they do it.
They do. They really
certainly do. But we're a bunch of noobs, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like ignorant Westerners.
Yeah, I'm a major noob here. What does noob mean?
Like you don't know what you're doing, and you're very new.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely newbie.
It's like a way of saying you're a rookie, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Why don't they just say rookie then? I mean, that's a lot nicer.
Because noob is short for newbie.
It's supposed to go 4 minutes when I flip, but I'm not ready to flip yet. So I don't think that one had any meat in it, but that piece is too big. I think the idea I didn't have enough oil to begin with. Because I put more oil in it this time.
And you didn't use the pickled.
And I didn't use a pickled, so I didn't...
Because you said the pickled stuff might have been changing the consistency of the batter?
I'm thinking so. I think it broke down the batter. To make it maybe runny.
Tastes good, though.
Yeah. The what?
The pickled.
Oh. I don't even know if I want to try for the carrot. I think I'm going to stick with this. I did. Yeah, I did. I was going to say I didn't hit start, but I did. I don't know if they used the pointy end or they used the... I think they did. Not really.
Probably use the pointy end to get underneath there, but then maybe use the dull end to do the actual flipping. Just use the pointy to get it loose and carve out the excess.
Just make sure they're not sticking together like that. This is working out a lot better. You're so smart. How are you so smart?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Wordsmith.
I don't know if they'll be balls, but they'll be more like taco half yakis.
Oh, boy.
But it made it easier for you to actually do it.
It did.
So
look at that.
kind of had to take our own path.
Take our own western path.
Yeah. A little bit.
Said tuck it under. That seems to be working.
A little less frustrating for you.
Oh, I think it helps with me sitting down where my back's not screaming too. There, look at that. Oh boy, I'm glad I asked you to film for me, Mr. Wordsmith, because we'll show the first time go around that did not work out at all. And then we'll show this go around. Whoop, that's stuck. So this, let me make sure I cut that. So second go around seems to be working a lot easier. Oh yeah, you're right. Tuck it with the, okay. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I can scratch my head and rub my belly at the same time. Let's see. Oh, I gotta separate that. Divide and separate. So flip and tuck. Oh, look at that, Mr. Wordsmith. Flip and tuck with the flat end, like you said. Oh, Mr. Wordsmith saved the day. He saved the day, folks. Give him a round of applause from your chairs or wherever you're sitting, because, oh, look at that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting excited now. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's fun. It wasn't a moment ago, but now it's fun. Look at this, folks. If I can do this, being a newbie, 4 more minutes, it said. Set the timer. Did I hit start? Yeah, I did. Turn it over, tuck it in. That was the secret. Don't flood it. And more oil than I had originally. Because they said don't be stingy with the oil. They did say that. Ow, ow, ow. On my pinky. My feet. And be ready to burn yourself, because this thing gets hot. Whoop, whoop. Where are you going? Where are you going? Whoa, what's popping? Oh boy. I think a chocolate chip inside these would be really good. No, it'd burn. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. It'd burn. Okay. There we go. Woo!
Do you want to show the first batch?
Yeah, show the first batch, because, yeah. I mean, didn't do good. Did terrible. First batch, really bad. Really, really bad. And this batch. I want to hit the pictures thing. Okay.
Do you want to take a picture of the other one?
No.
You sure you don't want to take one just in case?
Okay.
Hold on, let me steady it.
Yes. This is working.
And that's the sauce.
And that's the sauce, which consisted of what?
Worcestershire, sugar, and ketchup, but we skipped the soup base.
We skipped the soup base because we don't have the proper soup base. But
Also, we wanted to reduce the salt.
yeah, we didn't want that much salt. These are looking really, really good. Let's go down in that. Yep, they're looking really, really good. Whew.
Can I try one?
Yeah. Are they done in the middle?
I'm not sure.
Oh. We need...
They taste good, but they taste a little doughy, which I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be or if that's because of the vinegar.
Because of vinegar in them. These are not going to be doughy. These ones. Because they were almost fully cooked before I even flip them.
Mm-hmm.
They're losing the crispy when I turn them over.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to poke it.
Flip it one more time.
Didn't you say you had to flip it again?
I have to flip twice for 4 minutes.
Right, you've only flipped...
I only flipped the once for 4, right?
I think so. Maybe that's how you get the crispy back.
Maybe. I'm thinking so. This is a much more enjoyable process. There we go. I'll set it for 4 more. Hit start. And flip. Ah, why didn't that one? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the bottoms are going to be flat. Because the overflow is what gives it the round on the bottom.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not cooking.
It's not.
So we got to leave it.
It's not cooking. I thought it might cook on the despite that.
It's not. So I got to leave it this way. So. Okay.
So that made it easier for you to work with them, but it didn't create. Well, I didn't think it was going to create balls in the first place, but it didn't. They're not cooking. Well. So.
No, they're staying not cooked.
Oh, yeah.
You almost need a piece of foil over the top to make them cook.
Well, I thought that was a good idea to help sort of take some of the...
Well, it was. It initially, but it won't make the ball. There's no ball. There's only half a ball.
That's what I said before. It's only going to be half a ball.
That's what you meant.
It's a takoyaki and a half.
So we didn't do them right. Okay. I got enough for one more round. So maybe if I don't fill so many at one time till I get it right. Because by the time I got the food in it, like they were almost ready to I don't know what I'm talking about. You hit stop now.